Hi, Colin Birchall here from Smart Technologies, and a massive welcome to our smart reseller community, and welcome to another That's a Smart Idea. The 1 minute video, which very rarely lasts a minute. We've got so much to say here at Smart, where we here at Smart for Business help you, our smart business reseller community, sell more smart business products into your customers and add value to your smart business proposition. So today we are on part 2 of Construction Time Again, which is a series of That's a Smart Idea videos where we talk about smart interactive displays being used in the construction industry. So let's dive in and have a look at what this edition's use case is all about. We're going to talk about how we can use other smart tools where we could possibly do some two-way collaboration. So what I'm using for this today is I'm using Teamworks. I'm using the scenario that we could be an architectural firm who work very heavily with the construction industry, where we have a drawing that we want to collaborate on. I'm also going to show you how our whiteboarding feature built into Teamworks is way better than anything else on the market in terms of if you want to do that two-way collaboration. And not just on a whiteboard, I'm talking about working on a live document. So you'll see I've got Teamworks here. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to change to a camera view so you can actually see what I'm doing. And you can see that I've been scheduled in to join a call. And the call there says project plan. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start that call. So you'll see that it automatically starts Teams for me. And what I can do is join that session now. And what I should find there is my colleague Charlie again. Hey Charlie, how we doing?
Thanks, Colin. All good. You come through loud and clear.
Thanks for jumping on the call, Charlie. We're obviously, the scenario we're playing out today is we're talking about how we might use this display in an architectural setting. So we've both jumped on a Teamworks call. I can see you're on Teams right now. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start a workspace session, and Charlie is going to be able to see what I'm doing on my whiteboard. Now, what I'm going to do first of all, before we start the meeting, I want Charlie to be available to jump into making annotations with me pretty quickly. So what I want to do straight from the bat is actually share my whiteboard with Charlie. Now, when we share a whiteboard in Teamworks, not only are we able to share this across a whiteboard environment, but I'm also able to share this with people who might be joining the call, and they might have a personal device like a tablet or a phone. They can join the meeting as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a capture of this. So we've always got this on the screen. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger and just say to that Charlie, no, let me just see, where's Charlie? Let me make sure we've got his image up here. So I can see Charlie's ready and waiting for me right now. So Charlie, if you enter in your workspace ID of 552 035 719
552
035 719. And you have a PIN number of 0258. Important point to make is that you could have different people from different agencies join the call. This is a unique meeting room number and a unique PIN number. So essentially, this will not be the same meeting room and PIN number again. And that's done for security reasons. You don't want people just to jump on a room that you might be working in and it has the same number all the time. So that's a key thing for you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shrink that down. And in fact, because Charlie's positioned his camera where he's positioned it, you actually get a unique view of what we're doing right now. So essentially what we could be doing, we want to collaborate on a drawing, and what Charlie's going to see in a moment, if I go to my documents and go to my PDF, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring a drawing into the meeting. So let's just go scroll up here, and I'll select this one and bring this into the meeting. Now, when that's brought in, I can see the plan on mine. I can see it's just popped up on Charlie's screen. If I make it bigger, Charlie will be able to see that in full screen on his. Now, the great thing is here as well, I can actually see Charlie's definitely in the room. I can see Smartboard Demo down there, but I want to give Charlie read-write access right now. So the way I would do that is by ticking the box here, give Charlie read-write access, and now we can start making annotations on the plan. So if I wanted to make an annotation here in black, Charlie can have an alternative color. He's gone with black as well, but he can actually I can see Charlie's making those annotations on there, and I can see that it's Charlie doing it because that SM has popped up to do that. And again, like I said, I could be annotating in black here. Charlie could be annotating in red or green. He can choose whatever color he wants. I can actually choose from my palette of colors as well. So if I wanted to go to like an orange, I can choose an orange as well. Okay. So we've got that feature where we can annotate over documents. That could be a PDF. I'm using a PDF right now. It could be a PowerPoint if we wanted to bring that into there as well. If I double tap it again, because Charlie's following me, he can see that that's been shrunk down. We've talked about that. So now what we're going to do is get feedback. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write feedback on the board. And what I'm going to do is I say, yeah, we need to change. But I'm going to ask Charlie, do you want to give me your feedback as well? I can see he's put in his remove walls. I can see he's putting in there. So he's put in remove wall, which is great. But I think if I was a reseller out there, I think what we can all agree on is we want more smart displays running. Teamwork's in the room. Okay. Now, when we finished our session, we can add as many pages as we want, by the way. So if I want to add a page where we want to use one of our business backgrounds, we've got all these great business backgrounds we can choose from. And I might want to do, if I want to do a SWOT analysis with Charlie, I can do some sort of SWOT analysis. But the whole point is, when I'm finished, I want to leave the session, but I want to be able to share that content with the wider audience. And the way to do that is we've got our red button down in the bottom right-hand corner. If I press leave now, it gives me an option. It allows me to either scan the QR code to take the meeting away with me so I can use it in another room, or I can create a recap of the session. So it creates a recap of the 2 pages I made, but it also creates in the recap, you'll see the PDF with annotations as well. So the plan that we brought up with the annotations, might want to save those as part of the session. We can do that. And then I have a choice of where I can send it to. Send it to my OneDrive, my Google Drive, send it to an email. I might want to email it off to Charlie and our clients. But if I just tap my documents for now, you give it a name, you save the document, and then it resets the board for the next user. And because I might not have finished talking to Charlie, we've just done a session there on the whiteboarding. But at this point, this is when I would say, Charlie, you happy with everything we've discussed today?
It's nice and clear.
That's great news. Thank you so much for joining us, Charlie. I'm going to ask Charlie to leave the call. So see you soon, Charlie. Thank you.
Yeah, Colin.
We've left the call, and then we can leave the room and we're ready for the next meeting in there. Well, that's part 2 of That's a Smart Idea Construction Time. I think you'll find that a useful case study or use case with products like Teamworks and what we're using with the QX here today. Once again, I'd like to say to our reseller community, a huge thank you. We're not number one at the moment without your support and your efforts out there. So thank you so much. Everything that you do for us is really appreciated. If you want to accelerate your smart business product sales, you can actually listen to or watch previous video casts on YouTube. I'm going to post a link below. And so until then, thanks for joining us again. And keep winning out there, because that's really important, and trying new things, because that's a smart idea.